Bitcoin Yala, Bitcoin Yala.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Bitcoin Yala. My name's Scott, and in this episode, we're going to explain what is going on to the Bitcoin price. Why is it moving sideways or almost a little down? What's going on and what's causing that? We're going to dive right into it today. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. My name's Scott. Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by. And today is an interesting episode because we're going to dive into the exact reason as to why Bitcoin's doing what it's doing. And it's because of this. There's two types of whales out there. There's the good whale that buys Bitcoin, and there's the bad whale that sells and eats up Bitcoin and eats up us hodlers who hodl Bitcoin, right? That's a bad whale. The good whale is by a paradise island, just swimming along, enjoying Bitcoin on its back. The other Bitcoins, just gobbling up everyone's Bitcoin and then selling it and driving the price down. So we're going to dive into that a little bit more and see who is a good whale and who is a bad whale. So we're going to dig into that. So let's jump right into it. So let me add this and show you what's going on with the Bitcoin price today, December 16th. Bitcoin is currently at about $87,454 at the time of this recording. And this is a 1 month view that we're looking at, which shows you better what the whales are doing. Okay. Recently, the whales have played a significant role in the fluctuations and sideways price movement of Bitcoin. When the whales sell, see Bitcoin at 92, they sold. It went all the way down to like 82,000. Okay, and that's happened a few times. And in the past 7 days, you can see whales doing the same thing. It dropping, going back up, dropping, another whale selling here, dropping, and now we're climbing back up. Okay, but as I mentioned, there's good whales and bad whales. And the good whales buy, the bad whales sell. So let me show you this other image, if I can, that helps to explain a little bit better the price action of the Bitcoins. Okay. All right. So looking at this Google slide I put together for you, key details on recent whales selling. Okay. So over the last month, whales have sold approximately 400,000 Bitcoin. Okay. And one whale in particular by the name of Owen Gundin, he sold his entire position, selling 11,000 Bitcoin worth about $1.3 billion. That's from Austin Powers, the movie. So I can't really be mad at him because he probably got his Bitcoin around $1 or $5 a Bitcoin. So I'm not mad at him. He made a nice profit. So good for him, but it just hurts our price for the short term. But I wanted to put this together and show you guys because a lot of you have been asking me, why is the price going down? Why is it moving sideways? And this is going to help explain that to you. So whales are selling, but who are the whales that are buying? That's an even better question because, again, going back, who are the good whales? Who are the whales by the beach with Bitcoin on its back, just cozying like this dance move, cozying along? That's about the extent of my dancing. So, so let's look at the good whales and we can see who is buying out there in the marketplace and who is moving the market and keeping us going and keeping us to rebound and move up. So let's have a look. All right, I'm going to pull this up. Here we go. And can anyone guess who the number one whale is? Oh, whales are people, for those of you who don't know, now in the past, whales would be obviously big, majestic creatures in the sea that would go through the sea. And they're actually a big part of American history because when I was a kid, we read a book called Moby Dick. And there was a movie about it where this whale was being hunted by a human, but the whale was also hunting the human for itself. So, and the whale did all this destruction. It's called Moby Dick, the movie, though many of you know it. And then there was another one called Orca about this killer whale that was held captive. It escaped and went out to the ocean and was free. It was a feel-good movie. So whales are woven into the American culture, henceforth the name whales buying and selling Bitcoin. But let's get to the number one whale, the top whale who gobbles up a lot of the shares that, or the Bitcoin that people, not shares, the Bitcoin that people sell, none other than this one, Strategy, led by my favorite person in Bitcoin, Michael Saylor. Now, Strategy, pretty remarkable. It's unbelievable, actually, because last week alone, Strategy bought 10,645 Bitcoin, valued at $980.3 million. Okay, that's a lot of money. Okay, so they're number one. They're the number one whale for this week. Okay, the second one for this week is American Bitcoin. I think that's Eric Trump's company, Donald Trump's son. And let's see how much they bought. They bought $62 million worth of Bitcoin last week, or this week, rather. I'm sorry, this past week. Okay, number three, Canaan. Canaan bought a respectable $17.4 million. Okay, so pretty good purchase there. But the number one kingpin, the behemoth, the leader of the pack, Michael Saylor, well known. Michael Saylor, I salute you. Unbelievable. But that goes to show you that when we all get hung up on, okay, Bitcoin dipped, we're nervous, we saw the price go down. Oh no, what does that mean? Just zoom out and just look at what the leaders are doing. You got companies like Harvard University doubling down. They bought more Bitcoin. You got Emory University. They own millions of Bitcoin. Those are the smartest and brightest minds in the country, and they're buying Bitcoin. So that makes me feel better to know that companies like Saylor's Strategy is leading the way in buying Bitcoin, because they know something that the general masses do not know, and that's why they're buying it. So I encourage all of you to learn as much as you can about Bitcoin, and that will help you and your family. And then one day, you may be one of the whales buying the Bitcoin. So thank all of you for liking, subscribing. Thank you for tuning in, and please share these videos with others, help our channel grow. Oh, I almost forgot. So at the channel, we're trying to grow. We want to have Bitcoin giveaways. We want to do Bitcoin giveaways and continue them, which we've been doing. And it's a lot of fun to do those Bitcoin giveaways. We also want to share with you our store that we have. It's called stand.store/Bitcoin Yala. In that store, we have a ebook that we sell. So if you haven't already taken a look at the ebook to help support the channel, please watch. I'll put it up one more time. Please go to the store, and that way you can get your ebook, stand.store/Bitcoin Yala. And visit us, take a look at that, and get that ebook for yourself. It gives you some good information, especially if you're starting your Bitcoin journey, and share that with others. So that way, more of that we can get as well, until we can get some sponsors coming in. Then the bigger the giveaways we can do. So so thank you for your comments. And those of you who are new to the channel, we do giveaways once in a while here on the channel, where people who leave comments, we'll do a random drawing, and then we'll pick a winner, and we'll give them some Bitcoin to help them start their Bitcoin journey. So, but yeah, visit the store, show some love, and we look forward to seeing you all on the next one. Thank you, and have a great day, everyone. Take care.